Welcome to Book Nest, where stories come alive for every heart young and old. Here, ancient epics, beautiful poetry, and captivating tales inspire curiosity and wonder. Join us on this gentle journey. If you find joy here, please like and subscribe, and keep the flame of learning softly glowing. Today we explore Aristotle's formula for happiness, unfolding his timeless wisdom on living well. Through soft candlelight and ancient marble, we'll discover why true fulfillment comes not from fleeting pleasure, but from living virtuously. Let curiosity guide you gently as we wander through the starlit streets of Athens. Under the vast velvet sky of ancient Athens, a quiet question stirs in the air. What is the good life? Amid the serene glow of candlelight and whispers of olive trees, Aristotle's voice invites us to ponder deeply. Not for answers cast in stone, but for a path that shines within. In a simple home, a family shares bread by flickering light. The warmth is not just from the flame, but from the joy quietly blooming in togetherness. Here, happiness seems less a distant dream, more a soft presence, teaching us that fulfillment might dwell in connection and care. Aristotle, gazing thoughtfully toward constellations, recognizes this yearning within every soul. Happiness, he suggests, is not a moment's delight or wealth's transient glow, but a steady light, a life of balance, purpose, and virtue, flowing gently like the ancient river that cradles Athens' marble steps. The philosopher speaks of the golden mean, a harmonious path between extremes, where courage tempers recklessness and kindness steers clear of indulgence. In this middle way, hearts find peace, and the soul learns to dance softly between passion and restraint under the watchful stars. Each day, we encounter choices framed not by the world's rush, but by thoughtful steadiness. In quiet moments, like the rustle of olive leaves or the smile exchanged in shadowed streets, Aristotle's vision of happiness as a lasting way of living whispers, inviting us to step gently into our own story. The city hums beneath a moonlit sky. Ancient columns stand silent, holding stories of wisdom and wonder. Here, in this peaceful stillness, Aristotle's question echoes. Where does true fulfillment lie? It is neither afar nor fleeting, but rooted deeply in how we live and who we become. Happiness, then, is not found in chasing endless pleasure or swift acclaim, but in cultivating virtues like honesty, bravery, and generosity. These are the quiet petals that form a resilient flower, blooming steadily, offering a fragrance of joy that does not fade with the night's passing. As moonlight cradles the ancient city, Aristotle's invitation unfolds softly to seekers of wisdom. Come walk with him through quiet streets and hearth-warmed rooms to discover a happiness lived fully, steady as stars, enduring as the night itself, and gentle as the breeze through olive branches. In these gentle moments, where laughter meets silence and shadows meet light, the true nature of happiness begins to surface, not as a fleeting smile, but as a steady path, illuminated by virtue and purpose, guiding each step toward a life rich with meaning and peace. So, beneath the endless stars, find yourself invited to embark upon this timeless journey. With Aristotle's wisdom as your compass, learn how happiness whispers through the ages, soft, steady, and true, beckoning toward a life not of passing feelings, but lasting grace and quiet joy. In the quiet glow of ancient stone, a gentle truth emerges. Happiness, or eudaimonia, is more than fleeting pleasure or wealth. It blossoms from the soul's deepest roots, flourishing when we live not just for ourselves, but in harmony with virtue and purpose, a life well lived under the quiet stars. Aristotle's insight whispers across time. Eudaimonia is the art of flourishing, a steady garden tended by kindness, courage, and balance. Each small act, like a neighbor's smile or a patient word, weaves the tapestry of a joyful life. It's not the momentary gifts, but the enduring habits that shine brightest. Imagine a marble statue, poised and serene, embodying the harmony of virtues, generosity tempered by wisdom, courage guided by reason. This is happiness's true form, not excess or deficiency, but the golden mean, a balanced path walked gently through daily choices, lighting the way toward lasting contentment. In the soft candlelight of a humble home, a mother teaches patience through quiet example. Her hand steady, her heart open, she shows how self-control and care can transform the ordinary into moments of grace, where happiness grows not from grandeur, but from the gentle strength of virtue in action. Our lives unfold like the delicate petals of an evening bloom, each choice a petal opened with intention. Helping a neighbor becomes a thread in the endless weave of flourishing. It's in these humble acts, kindness, honesty, fairness, that the soul's happiness roots deepen, nourished by virtue's steady hand. A scholar in flowing robes walks the marble steps beneath olive trees, contemplating that wealth alone cannot cradle true joy. The treasures of a well-lived life whisper softly, moderation, integrity, and courage guide us beyond superficial pleasures into the radiant heart of fulfillment, glowing quietly within. Virtue is the melody played softly on the strings of daily living, its rhythm steady and sure. When we listen and follow, happiness grows like a gentle flame. It is the middle way, avoiding extremes, a graceful dance between excess and lack, where true flourishing finds its voice and sings. Picture an ancient courtyard, bathed in twilight, where neighbors share humble offerings with warm smiles. These small, thoughtful gestures ripple outward, connecting lives in a quiet network of care. Here, Aristotle's vision shines. Happiness is not a solitary jewel, but a community's shared light, brightened by virtue's steady glow. Through the calm of nighttime skies, the lesson drifts gently. Patience is the soil where lasting happiness grows. Practicing self-control does not confine the spirit, but prepares it to flourish, to bloom with the quiet strength found only in choices that honor balance and nurture the soul's deepest peace. A child learns to balance between impulse and reason, stepping softly on paths where virtue guides each footfall. In this delicate dance, happiness reveals itself not as a distant prize, but as the gentle unfolding of character, formed steadily by everyday acts, small but powerful, like rays of dawn touching ancient marble. Beneath the glow of stars and softly carved columns, the heart understands. True happiness is a journey, a lifelong pursuit of excellence in how we live and love. Each choice, careful and kind, weaves a legacy of goodwill, a structure more enduring than stone, built by the quiet hands of virtue's grace. As night deepens and the world hushes, the promise remains whispered softly. Living well is the soul's deepest joy. It is the art of flourishing found through steady virtue, through balance and love. Here lies the true heart of happiness, not in seeking more, but in becoming fully who we are meant to be. In the quiet glow of ancient candles, a timeless truth emerges. The golden mean, Aristotle's gentle wisdom, whispering that virtue blossoms in balance, nestled softly between extremes. Like a marble statue shaped with care, life's finest qualities are formed when recklessness fades and cowardice dissolves into calm courage. Imagine a world where generosity is neither lavish waste nor tight-fisted stinginess, but a steady stream of kindness trickling in measured, thoughtful ways. This middle path is no rigid line, but a living dance, guiding each step toward harmony, crafting a life both rich and deeply fulfilling amid the ebb and flow of choice. In sunlit agora's ancient stones, the doctrine breathes. Every virtue is a delicate balance, a golden thread woven subtly between excess and deficiency. Courage thrives not in reckless leaps, nor frozen fear, but in quiet resolve. This balance shines through the ages, from whispered Greek lore to the pulse of modern life's gentle rhythms. Consider a traveler walking a narrow path through olive groves, each footstep mindful, neither hurried nor hesitant, embodying Aristotle's teaching. This graceful balance, the golden mean, guides the soul gently away from shadows of extremes, inviting peaceful reflection and steadfast courage, weaving a tapestry of wisdom, glowing softly beneath. In a small village, a farmer tends his fields with patient generosity, neither pouring seed without thought nor saving stingily. His care mirrors virtue's middle way, where kindness grows rooted in prudent restraint, bearing fruits of harmony. This quiet wisdom remains timeless, a subtle, luminous truth linking ancient life to our own human journey today. The night encloses marble pillars, casting long shadows where the echoes of Aristotle's voice gently hum, reminding us courage is found where recklessness tempers and cowardice fades away. It is here, in this nuanced middle space, that balance reveals itself, guiding hearts toward virtuous action, bathed in a soft, forgiving light. From stories told beside flickering hearths to quiet moments beneath olive trees, the golden mean whispers secrets of happiness, not in excess, but in thoughtful moderation. It teaches that true joy is never a blaze, but a steady flame, warming the soul to embrace life with calm, assured grace, untouched by the storms of extremes. Imagine the artist's hand sculpting a statue, careful to carve neither too much nor too little, capturing perfect balance. So too does the golden mean shape our virtues, reflecting harmony where generosity is measured, courage is calm yet bold, and every action finds its place between too much and too little, touching the heart with gentle wisdom. In the hush of dawn, the city breathes softly, a reminder that every moment holds a choice, to drift toward extremes or find the calm center. Aristotle's balance suggests a quiet courage in everyday acts, a tempered strength that neither shouts nor hides, but moves steadily forward, crafting a life woven with thoughtful intention and grace. Beneath soft candlelight and ancient archways, it's clear that the path to happiness is framed by balance. Virtue lives in the spaces between recklessness and fear, between waste and withholding, shining like a steady beacon. This golden path invites us all to walk with mindful steps toward enduring peace and delight. Contemplate the gentle tension between too much and too little, the space where true virtue breathes. In this realm, generosity becomes a kind river, courage a quiet fire. This delicate balance, the golden mean, offers a luminous guide in the night, inviting hearts toward harmony and a happiness that sustains beyond fleeting pleasure. As twilight fades into calm night, the message lingers. Happiness blossoms not from extremes, but from harmony balanced like a finely tuned lyre. Through thoughtful measure and gentle courage, the golden mean shapes a rhythm for living that resonates softly across ages, whispering a promise of peace held gently in life's tender embrace. Imagine walking beside Aristotle beneath the soft glow of a moonlit sky, colonnades casting delicate shadows in quiet rhythm. With each step, he speaks gently of virtue, not as a lofty goal, but a daily choice, a simple repeated act that weaves a life of lasting happiness and serene fulfillment. In his company, happiness feels not like a distant prize, but the gentle unfolding of moments shaped by kindness and balance. Each decision, small and deliberate, becomes a candle in the night, illuminating the path where virtue breathes quietly, inviting us to embrace goodness as an unending journey rather than a fixed destination. Under the stars' tender watch, Aristotle reminds us that true joy is steadied by temperance, courage, and wisdom. These virtues are not mere ideals, but companions on an ancient road, guiding slow steps toward harmony, a dance of self-awareness and compassion that nurtures both the soul and the world around us. This way of life, carved softly from choice and habit, does not demand perfection, but invites gentle persistence. Through repetitive acts of balance and kindness, the soul finds its equilibrium, where neither excess nor deficiency can disturb the delicate symmetry that leads to complete and peaceful happiness. Beneath the marble arches, fragrant with timeless wisdom, the idea settles. Virtue is a garden tended daily, not harvested once and forgotten. The slow, careful cultivation of character allows happiness to grow wild and free, rooted deeply in the rhythm of simple, honest living beneath the ever-watchful moon. As day fades into night, so too does our understanding deepen, that happiness is less a treasure stumbled upon, more a companion we learn to walk with. Aristotle's words echo softly, reminding us to pursue balance in all, finding joy not in fleeting pleasures, but in lasting virtue's embrace. The gentle glow of candlelight flickers against ancient stone, symbolizing the warmth that virtue brings to a life well lived. It is here, in the quiet moments of reflection and choice, that the soul embraces its true purpose, to nurture goodness, to balance desire, and to cultivate a peace that endures like the stars overhead. In this serene pilgrimage, youth and age find common ground, both called to a timeless pursuit. The wisdom whispered by soft voices of the past bids us to cherish balance and courage, to choose the golden path amid shadows and light, weaving a life that glimmers with the gentle radiance of true fulfillment. Walking still, the steps become a meditation, a rhythm of living gently with others and oneself. Virtue is revealed not in grand moments, but in the steady cadence of goodness repeated daily. The quiet affirmation that leads from fleeting pleasures toward a harmony sustained by mindful heart and steady hands. The night air hums softly with the promise of peace, a tranquil invitation to carry Aristotle's ancient guidance into the rhythms of our modern days. In this light, virtue shines not as a burden, but as a blessing, an ever-present companion helping us to craft lives rich in purpose, balance, and enduring joy. As the walk draws close, the gentle lesson lingers. Happiness begins where virtue dwells, in choices made again and again, simple acts made whole by love, kindness, and courage. Here lies a timeless truth, whispered through centuries, reaching gently into our hearts to inspire living with grace and quiet strength. So, beneath the luminous sky, let us step forward with calm resolve, inviting Aristotle's wisdom into each moment. With every choice toward goodness, we stitch a tapestry of balance and peace, discovering that happiness, ever elusive, becomes instead a lived experience, a soft, continuous light guiding us toward our most human and fulfilled selves.